Hello, this is Uncle Jim, and this is an update on the Safari 1999 Safari van that I got from my dad, which is awesome in the snow. Anyway, here's an update. I think we figured out what's going on here. This time I took the whole door panel off, but I didn't break anything. The monkey didn't break anything. See these plastic fasteners? They're all good everywhere. And the trick to these is once you get this part off, you got to bump it and raise it up and kind of finagle it, and you don't ruin anything. All right. So, previously I got electrical problem. I'm driving, sometimes it's clicking. You hear relay clicking. You turn the wheel, it's clicking. And the door lock actuators for all the doors sometimes worked, sometimes didn't. And in the previously, if you open the door all the way, it'd work, and sometimes it wouldn't. I think that's the problem with the whole electrical clicking problem. All right. Now, finding a harness for this is either going to be expensive for new OEM or junkyard, and you don't know if it's screwed also, because you have your door hinge here that has your wiring in here, and it wears out, okay? It gets work hardened. So anyway, we figured out that if I come in here and turn the key on and pull really hard on these wires here, it works. But it won't stay that way. It's all intermittent, just like in this junction here. So what we're going to do in the future video, I had a hard time locating where this went through, and I thought it went up in here, and oh, what a cluster. There's a little panel here you can undo. Anyway, it's right here. So this goes to the door and everything. So what we're going to do is take these connections off. And we can start with just the color code of the wire just for the switch, and just solder and heat shrink those only, but we might have to do more. So there's where we're at right now. So I talked to the son about it, and luckily he helped me out, and he figured out, okay, this is where we're at, this is that. It took two people to pull on the wires and see where it's going. So what we're going to do is do it on the cheap. Now my son has wiring kits, he's got wires, but they're not all these colors. So what we're going to do is just leave that much at both ends, so any mechanic, anyone in the future knows what the color code is. We're going to use all the same colored wire, solder them, heat shrink them, pull this out, run it through, cut it here, solder it, put it back together, and see if we fix the problem. If we do, I'm a happy camper, all right? I'm going to be a super happy camper, because this goes anywhere in the snow. It's comfy to drive. What does it get? 22 miles per gallon? I don't know. I think I maxed out once at 23 or 4 miles per gallon. With cruise control on the freeway, going over passes. Anyway, I love the van, and luckily I didn't destroy. Usually when people take panels off, they just pull on them right here. No, on these you have to bump the bottom of the panel up and get it slid off, and luckily no fasteners were harmed. There's even one up here. And thank God, even the insulation's pretty good. My dad's been in here for the window motors, and he did a pretty good job, because this is all going to go back together. Maybe a little hot glue, I don't know, because I had to rip this out, but there you go. Anyway, I love this thing. It is huge in the back. You take these seats out, and I'm going to get rid of the seats. Screw the seats. I'm not a taxi driver. You can put full sheets of plywood in here. You can also put over 10-inch 2x4s in here. If you take out my middle console here, I just have a temporary. And it's such a good utility, and it's a great camping van. You got lights, you got air conditioning, you got everything. You got speakers in the back. Anyway, got a live chat tonight. I don't know if I'm going to make it. So if I make a little announcement thingy, no live chat tonight, you know why. I'm getting my ass kicked. So what we're going to do is spend a day, unclip these, pull it through. And this is what the problem is right here. The wires worked hard in opening and shutting the door all the time, even though it's only got 104,000 on it. It wasn't that tough. A mechanic's going to charge me hundreds of dollars, where we just take a soldering iron, clip, heat shrink, inspect. After that, if it goes bad, I'm screwed. I don't know what to do. Until next time, thanks for watching. America.